Hey, blessings, family, friends, and everyone in between. I hope you all are doing well on this beautiful, beautiful day. And so I want to talk about gossip in the workplace, okay? I work in a nursing home, all right? And so if you know about that arena, that atmosphere, okay, you know. All right. It's super easy to really get in the gossip chain, especially in a nursing home or places like that. And so, me being the type of person I am, if I'm in a place or in a position during a shift where I just can't get out of overhearing or being a part of a conversation, you know what? Anything that I may say, especially if I really have something to say to really correct the thought that's going on, you know what I'm saying, in the conversation, then I'm coming straight with truth. I'm coming straight with, being general, okay? And being super neutral, okay? I don't have friends, best friends, or anything like that at work. And I just don't carry myself like that. I go to work, okay? And anything other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be, doing what God wants me to do, saying what God wants me to say, okay? On the job, on the shift, all right? And so, and if I don't feel like I'm led to say anything, I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they need to say something, put their 2 cents in a conversation at work just to feel normal, just to look, to be, just a part, just to go along, to get along. And I'm not that, okay? I would look so odd, okay, before I do something that now I have to keep up with that same energy type thing. You know what I'm saying? As you live, you usually learn, I believe that's a whole part of wisdom. And so, for example, I went to help feed in a dining room, right? And so this is usually where, gossip takes place. The nurse's station with the nurse's station conversations, okay? And then also in the dining room at a table where you have people who need the assistance of feeding, okay? And that's where most of the, mostly CNAs and some nurses will gather and just chat it up. Everything under the sun except for what's going on in the nursing home. And so, so I go there to feed, to set up, grabbing my chair, you know what I'm saying? I like feeding, but for this very reason, and other reasons, but for this very reason, I just like to walk the floor, watch for call lights, do some charting, pass some linen out, dump laundry bags, and, just do like housekeeping, things like that for my shift, for the next part of my shift. That's what I would really rather do, because it just, something about that dining room and feeding time, can get you in real big a yuck. It'll get you in a yuck. But anyway, CNAs, I hear them talking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I do like a U-turn, okay? I do a whole U-turn with my whole decision and just try to go do something else because I don't want to be a part of, I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it, okay? I don't even want to hear it. That's the thing. It's not that I can't help myself from saying something or I feel like they're going to put me in it or anything like that. I just don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear who y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hear what's going on. And so that's why I just kind of like try to evade that situation. Because if you hear something if you hear the wrong thing, then quite naturally the flesh would try to believe it or judge the person who they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, especially if they work there with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You know. So even if some of the stuff is true, you still just don't want to be a part of conversations like that, for real. So yeah, y'all, if y'all can avoid being a part or even hearing work gossip, please avoid it, because guess what? You want to work, especially if you plan on being there for a little while. You want to be able to work in a clean atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You want the atmosphere of your mind to be clean concerning this facility or this establishment. You know what I'm saying? And so just try to avoid it. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It just really ain't worth it. We got too much internet to be indulging in workplace gossip. For real. Too much internet for that. So yeah, so that's my little piece for the day, y'all. I'm just sitting here doing a little bit of house cleaning, and I will just be seeing y'all later, okay?